Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and let's go check on the bigger bros. Oh, they're pretty dead. Luckily our cannonball didn't hit them, but apparently the shrooms are still alive, except for one of them, so that one that I killed in the last episode is finally actually dead. Now wait a minute, if I didn't kill them with the bigger bros, am I really supposed to be able to kill them with the babies? Okay, well just like in the field, baby Luigi uses the Y button, so that's nice and helpful. So, yeah, there you go. Just time everything with the Y button. And that's all 4 of our buttons, that's all 4 of our bros. So, there you go. Okay, oh, bros items, huh? Neat. Okay, well, we got green shells. Okay, and now we have a green shell block, which is nice. These, if you remember the bros attacks from the last game, these are basically those. We don't have specific attacks, but we have items that we can use as bros attacks, basically. And bros attacks are basically attacks that use at least 2. This one uses Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, however you could also use it with Mario and Luigi, or even all 4 of them. Well, rather 3 of them, but we'll get into that later. Wow, I suck at this. It's been a while. I used to be able to get a perfect on it, but no longer. But you have an infinite supply for now, but you'll end up with 3 at the very end of the battle, pretty much. But it makes this battle a whole lot easier, although you could just continuously dodge and jump on them, and I guess you'd eventually win, but that would take forever. But, yeah, basically, time your button press when the shell gets close to you, press Y for Baby Luigi, X for Baby Mario, and the shell will get faster, but as long as you press the designated button right as it gets close to you, you'll kick it back at the enemy and do another point of damage. And it'll stack up. The bros items, as they're called, have limited uses depending on how many of them you bought. You can buy them in stores or find them in question blocks, just like any old item. Or Toadsworth could give you them, but he's done giving you bros items, so forget that one. And yeah, I mean, they're kind of okay. I think I prefer it if they kept SP and had these items as, like, just a skill, like they do in the 3rd game. But I think I like it more than the bros attacks in the 1st game, because they have more of them, as well as they're more interesting, and they incorporate Mario items like the green shell there. That's obviously like a reference to Mario Bros. 1, as well as pretty much every Mario game, but still. And now it's not really explained here, and this kind of confused me the first time that I played this game. But this is Toadsworth flashbacking on the original Shroob's attack on the Toad Town, I'm going to call it. In reference to Paper Mario. But yeah, he's reminiscing over the attack, and now here's the attack on Peach's Castle after we came from Holly Jolly Village. So 2 different instances, I do believe. Pretty sure. Either that or Toadsworth was just talking as Toad Village, or Toad Town was being attacked, and he just happened to be in the castle talking right then. Well, let's hurry up and get in the Koopa Cruiser. Oh yeah, Koopa Cruiser saving the day yet again. Nothing can stop this thing. And luckily that thing's taking forever to charge its shot, I mean, my goodness. Well, there we go, there goes yet another cannonball, which, again, luckily didn't hit us. I mean, gravity kind of takes that thing down really quickly. I'm surprised it isn't hitting us. But here we are back again. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Your badness. Okay, well, weren't we just at Peach's Castle? Why would we be approaching it if we had just been there? Wouldn't we be leaving it? Oh. That's some really quick renovations. Well, maybe we're coming back after a couple of months or something, I don't know. Well, what I do know is that the big bros are finally awake and jumping, and they didn't need to be re-taught how to jump. Awesome. Yeah, the current Princess Peach, the older one, is captured yet again, but not by Bowser. And, well, we need to save her. That is our goal. Indeed, that is who we are. Now, by Back to the Future, like, knowledge, or whatever you'd call it, wouldn't there be, like, a paradox created, or they would go out cold or something if they saw their, past selves, or future selves? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened. Or they talked about it, like, don't let yourself... Oh, maybe it was just yourself. Well, either way, you, like, can't be seen by yourself, basically. But then here we have Baby Mario seeing Mario and vice versa, and Baby Luigi seeing Luigi and vice versa. Now, wouldn't that, like, create a paradox or something? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't for the babies, because they don't know exactly who that is. Like, they don't know that that's Mario. It could just be a person dressing up like them. But then Mario knows that that's baby him, so wouldn't that cause something? Well, I don't know. And we finally ran out of gigantic cannonball. So it looks like this shrewd missile is going to be a direct hit. Oh, well, awesome. Thank you for announcing that it was, in fact, a direct hit. I thought that was my job to announce things. But nope, never mind. Instead, we will be commentated... this part will now be commentated by that Koopa, who was just fired. So he got a new job, and he stole my job. He took my gerb, and I have no gerb, so I need a gerb now. Well, at least we managed to make it to Baby Bowser's castle. Now that might not seem like such a good thing, but right now Baby Bowser is actually on our side, surprisingly. For now at least. Maybe he'll change back. I mean, he is born bad, so we don't really know. Yeah, that's kind of how the stuff works for us. Always bad, and uh-oh. We're lacking babies. Fantastic. Yeah, we're lacking our baby selves. Well, we do know that they aren't dead, because then we'd be fading out of existence. So they aren't dead. At least we can go with that. So, we could very well save them, and therefore save ourselves. Okay. That makes sense, right? Okay, well here we have a Goomba. I'm going to wait for a better battle in order to show them off, because I'm kind of killing them too quickly at this point to really be able to talk about them, so let's wait for a bigger group. At least I'm pretty sure I show a battle of them. I'm incredibly sure that I do. There we go. Okay, here I'm showing a battle. Okay, here we have two new enemies. The first one is the Goomba, the other one is the Boo. I'm going to start with the Boo first, since it attacked first. The Boo will open up one of its eyes if it's the eye, if you're looking at it, if it's the eye towards you, like just now, it'll aim for Luigi. If it's the other one, it'll aim for Mario. And it'll just come up and attack you. The Goomba will charge at you, as you just said. You can counterattack both of them, and they really aren't that bad at all. Beginning enemies really aren't that bad ever, so there you go. And, you know, overall, I would say that none of the enemies in this game are really bad. I mean, especially if you just spam Bros attacks against them, or Bros items, rather, they really never get all too bad. So, there you go. Anyways, oh god, a very narrow ledge. Whatever shall I do? Let's see, can I make this? Oh god, look at this precision platforming. Oh dear, there's a gap in the way. I don't think I'll be able to make it. Oh, good thing I learned how to jump earlier. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to make that. And, well, sarcasm aside, there we go. We've completed this room. And, oh, hello there. X marks the spot. I can't do anything with you. And I never will. But we'll get into those later. And I actually will, like, grab those. But I won't, like, backtrack to get them. I don't care that much. Oh god, okay, so we aren't dead, but we are going to die. Awesome. Come on, Baby Mario, don't die. We really don't want you to die. Okay, good. Now they're just up there. Now, although they're not going to die, they're stuck up there, or not. Apparently, Luigi's head is made up of some sort of super cushion. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's go, Baby Luigi. Oh god, that's right, he's a crybaby. Even in baby form. He's a crybaby baby. Okay. And yes, we shall use Stuffwell and his luxurious leather padding. I don't even know. Well, oh god. You better not fall in the lava. Oh, okay, good, he made it. Well, there we go. There we go, we have the babies. And now we have all 4 of us reunited. Awesome. More party members! Yeah, let's go! Oh. Are they going to do this all the time? Oh god. Now I have to not only put up with Luigi, but also the babies as well? Oh boy, Mario's in for quite the adventure. In all seriousness though, we need a way to be able to move as all 4. But first, let's get the babies to shut up. Even though they aren't making any noise, they're just silently crying, and it's the weirdest thing ever. Jeez, baby Luigi, you could put out all the lava with all those tears. No, oh, there we go. Oh, nope. Maybe it'll work again. Nope, there we go. Okay, baby Luigi is happy. Very happy, in fact. So there we go. We have the babies happy, and we will throw them in the air and hopefully not into the lava. So there we go. For whatever reason, Luigi is nodding his head. Perhaps he's commending himself on a job well done of calming himself down, because he realizes how difficult of a thing that'll be. Okay, but we need to move as a group of 4. Upper right-hand corner. Yep, there you see, we now have 4 buttons in the formation of how we have them on our DS. So that's nice. Oh man, look at that moving around. Okay, so press X or Y, which are the baby buttons. Oh my god, look at that baby moving around. Oh yeah. Okay, so we can switch controls between the 2. So you don't really switch brothers like you did in the last game by pressing start and have Luigi walk in front. However, you do switch between the adult bros and the babies. So that's kind of the trade-off here. Also, the big bros won't split and the babies won't split, but you can send the babies to go their own way and have the adults go another way. So they kind of work like the whole like switching and splitting off that they had in the last game, but not quite in the same way. So yeah, you carry the babies piggyback pretty much most of the time. And if you want to throw them up to a ledge that you can't reach, but they can, press the X or Y button. The 2 will be thrown, and they could help you make progress, basically. And we have a whole bunch of things here. Other powers will come into effect later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now, we just gotta get through Baby Bowser's castle. So, that would be most helpful. But first, let's raid his treasure. Why does he keep treasure in the form of, like, how we can get it in his castle? Like, why does he keep it in these blocks that only Mario and Luigi can hit? Oh, well. We have another one of those X's on the ground, but again, it'll be a while before we get to that. There we go. Button pressed. And we can head on in. The blue buttons with 4 squares on them can only be opened when all 4 of your characters are standing on them. And in case you didn't notice, these pipes basically bring the other bros, whether it be baby or adult, over to where you are, so that's helpful in order to get them to travel, either as a shortcut or if it's necessary, like it was there. But with that, I do believe I'm going to end it off here with Kamek. Awesome. Who's looking for Prince Bowser? Which, oh yeah, that's right, we haven't seen him either. Okay, well, reference to Yoshi's Island right there. Oh, she's talking about the, bigger bros now. Oh, great, fantastic. Oh no, a Goomba!